This is a call for an uprising. We welcome you to today's show. We ask those of you who have not subscribed to please subscribe to our YouTube channel as we continue to expose the satanic Illuminati agenda and expose these false idols who support and promote the Antichrist system. Today's show, we're going to talk about Ariana Grande. It shouldn't be much of a surprise that Ariana is a Illuminati henchman doing the dirty work, brainwashing the masses, the youth, the females who follow her into supporting the Antichrist system. You can see all the symbols that we've discussed in all of her videos, as well as some of the lyrics in her songs. We'll get into that. Of course, we have to start with Ariana is a product of the Disney system, which we've gone over. So she went through the Disney programming, got young children to follow her and become a fan of her, and then as she makes the transformation from young adolescent teen into a real adult, you see her change her clothes and her look and promote sex. And of course, I guess it's another coincidence that one of these famous musicians comes through the Disney programming, that they start young in Disney. Well, I guess they're all just really, really talented, right? Must not be a coincidence. Must not be some type of programming where they put them through that first, get the youth to follow them and worship them, right? And then they change their morals, like Miley Cyrus, like Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, right? And then they become edgier and sluttier. And then those children who were watching her at a young age start to follow the same things that Ariana's doing. It's how mind control works. All right, let's start with the basic symbols. You see Ariana here doing the 666 and the all-seeing eye. You can even see the lightning bolt on her cheek. The lightning bolt represents Lucifer. It's one of the occult symbols for the devil. Here you see her with the butterfly, which we've talked about, the monarch butterfly, the MK Ultra monarch butterfly programming. She's even holding her finger over her lip, which we've talked about, saying shh, right? They got to keep quiet. That's the big secret. They don't want anyone to catch on to what's going on, even though it couldn't be more obvious. We get Ariana with the black and white symbolism, the duality, the yin and the yang, as above, so below. We talked about the black and white tile, which you find in the Masonic lodges. You see it in all these videos, the basic black and white. You also see the black and white hypnosis behind her as she's singing and performing, keeping you in an alpha state, throwing these Illuminati symbols down your throat. You can see Ariana in a cage. We talked about the cage. The cage represents mental and physical bondage of an Illuminati slave. And of course, what would it be without a bathtub? Because all of these celebrities like to be rebaptized. So they throw the bathtub down your throat. So you get the basic symbols that we see in all of them. You get the butterfly, the MK Ultra Monarch butterfly, the 666, the all-seeing eye, the black and white, the bathtub. You get a lightning bolt thrown in there. You get the shh. So she does it all for us. She pretty much just is openly admitting that she's a part of it. And of course, if you need more proof, you can see that Ariana is supporting the Kabbalah, the Jewish mysticism, where she's wearing her red bracelet. That's a sign, that's a symbol of being a part of the Kabbalah, as most of these celebrities are. They practice black magic. The Kabbalah is a cover. They perform black magic rituals, all sorts of satanic rituals. Aleister Crowley was involved with it. When performing the rituals in the Kabbalah, they summon fallen angels. They allow themselves to be demonically possessed by these angels, these demons, I should say. And they summon them and channel these demons, all while tricking the public into thinking that Kabbalah is some sort of cool mysticism, interesting self-empowerment movement, when in fact it is black magic is what they are practicing. Okay, but you really want to see some crazy signs. Let's look at this music video she has called Break Free. Let's start with the lyrics. She says, I was under your spell, so referring to more magic and spells, which we hear about in all of these songs. I was under your spell like a deadly fear, I am, babe, on the highway to hell. So she's even admitting that she's on the highway to hell, which she certainly is, as all of these Satanists are. I guess they think that they're going to have a good time there in a party. They got another thing coming for them. But this is the big stuff right here. Let's look at this symbolism in this video for Break Free. Okay, you'll notice this symbol that's all over this video right here, as you see on the screen. Okay? Most people don't know what it is. They just see these kinds of things. They think, oh, somebody has created a cool symbol. It's actually the symbol for Lucifer. It is the seal of Satan. The seal of Satan himself. You can Google it and find the image yourself if you don't think it's real. Look at this. Just right there in plain sight, the seal of Lucifer, the seal of Satan, on these guys' jackets, I guess it's not a coincidence that they're aliens wearing the symbol on their coats. As you see this alien, aka aliens aren't real, they're really demons. So you have a demon wearing Lucifer's symbol. They have the humans caged, right? More of the enslavement that is to come. But again, right there in plain sight, the seal of Satan, Lucifer's symbol, in her music video. Look at it. Look at the comparison side by side. It's the same symbol, same exact symbol, right there. It's on the doorway. It's on people's coats. It's everywhere in the video, in plain sight. But people don't know what these symbols are. They do, because they study this and they worship it and believe it. While the rest of the masses are sound asleep at the wheel on their phone or sitting in front of a television, thinking that they're learning or thinking that they're smart because they're filled with so much pride, but are just completely clueless to what's going on around them. So again, Ariana has the seal of Satan in her video. No big deal, right there in plain sight. And then you get this villain in the video. It looks like he's supposed to be the villain and he's in hell and she's chained up down there. And right around his neck, what a coincidence, it's the tree of life. That symbol represents the tree of life in Kabbalah. As you can see the symbol, and here's the tree of life in Kabbalah that they study and they worship. So just a lot of obvious symbols in her videos and in her songs. Of course, she goes through the Disney programming, so it shouldn't be a surprise that she was brought up through Disney and is now flashing these symbols and brainwashing the masses, because that's exactly how this system works, okay? Yet this is another one of these false idols, right in front of you, right in plain sight, that they push down your throat. They force feed you people like this, like Rihanna, Beyonce, Ariana Grande. I mean, we've covered a bunch on this channel already. Is it a coincidence that they all have these same symbols in all of their videos? The butterfly, the black and white tile, the 666, the all-seeing eye, they're just flashing these symbols. The bathtub, they're all taking baths. Everybody loves a bath in the music video. Or is the Lucifer symbol, the seal of Satan, is that not enough to convince you? Is that not enough to convince you that something's going on here? That they would put that symbol in a music video? You know why they're putting it in there? Not just to condition you, but they're shoving it down your throat, flashing it in your face, because they know that they have dumbed down society so much that not only would they not notice it, even if a few people did, nobody would care, because they would look at me and go, he's a crazy conspiracy theorist. Even though you can look up the symbol yourself and see that's what it represents. But we're in the end times. The sheep and the masses are going to be supporting the Antichrist. As we know in the book of Revelation, we know that people are going to be supporting the Antichrist. Okay? So don't think that people are going to hear some of these signs and see some of these symbols and say, oh, you're right, it's the Antichrist. People are going to say, oh, that's cool, that's great, because they want to support it, because they've been under hypnosis for so long and conditioned for so long that they're going to support the Antichrist when he arrives. And they're going to worship Satan, because they've made Satan a good guy. We talked about Lucifer, the TV show. He's a good guy, right? The Omen TV show. He's a good guy. Oh, poor Lucifer. He's the protagonist. I mean, that's how ridiculous this has gotten. But the masses are going to be in full support of the Antichrist. And you can see these symbols as all of these musicians are conditioning people for his arrival, right? Because they're going to be supporting him. So if Ariana Grande is supporting the Antichrist, and Beyonce is, of course the idiot fans, the sheep who follow them and defend them on message boards, thinking that they're friends with them, thinking that they know them personally because they're under such deep hypnosis. If Beyonce says it's cool, and Jay-Z says it's cool to worship the Antichrist, then the sheep will say it's cool too. Because that's how deep this level of worship goes with these false idols. The sheep are obsessed with them. You should see the messages that I get every day about some of these people. Machine Gun Kelly. I have people sending me death threats, telling me what Machine Gun Kelly is all about. Yeah, he's all about. He's saving lives, Machine Gun Kelly. He's even openly gone on interviews and said that he's not in the Illuminati. So how dare you say he is? Oh, I'm sorry. He said he wasn't in it. Then he must not be in it. He must not be then. You must know him personally, right? He's saving lives. I mean, this is the world that we live in, right? We don't have people defending Jesus Christ, right? But we have people defending Machine Gun Kelly and his lyrics, but nobody's defending the scriptures. Well, I'm here to defend the scriptures. I'm here to defend Jesus Christ, and I'm here to put up a fight. I'm not going nowhere. They're going to have to kill me if they want me to shut up, and they want to take me down. That's how everybody should feel. We should all be ready and willing to be martyrs for Jesus Christ. Matthew 16:25, verse that I love and I hold very near and dear to my heart. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel I preach, he will save it. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? It sums up exactly what's going on here with these people and their forfeiting of their souls. For what? For this measly treasure they've stored up here on earth. But what gets me the most upset is that these people made a decision, okay, to turn their backs on Jesus Christ and to accept Lucifer as their God. But what bothers me the most is the fact that they are using hypnosis and brainwashing the masses. And these people are making a decision. They're making the wrong choice because these sick, satanic scumbags have tricked them into worshiping false idols, have tricked them into believing that Jesus Christ is someone that he's not. They've made Jesus look weak and pathetic, and Christians and Catholics and every denomination that follows Jesus Christ look like crazy people and judgmental people when we're not. They have tricked everyone into worshiping the Antichrist. And they're going to be accepting of the Antichrist when he comes. And we have to stay strong. We have to help wake up our brothers and sisters. Because crap like this can't keep going on. Scum like Ariana Grande cannot continue to influence people. They're letting them make decisions for them. Because they're so enamored and obsessed with these false gods here on earth that their blinders can't wipe away the crud from their eyes to see what's really going on. And that's our job as disciples of Christ. Anyone listening to this message, to go wake up someone you know, help one soul, like I've been saying over and over. If we can save one soul and bring it back to our Father, then we're doing our job. And that means so much to our Father. Nothing here on earth that we gain, any successes, money, a house, it means nothing to our Father. We have to bring souls back to him. So let's stay strong in our faith. Let's keep praying to the Holy Spirit. We all need to stand firm and stand strong in our belief. I know some of this stuff can be overwhelming to hear, but it's the truth. And now that you know the truth, and you know in your heart that Jesus Christ is the only truth, he's the only way, and he is the life. You must follow his scriptures and believe in him. Because the only way to heaven is through Jesus Christ. The only way to the Father is through belief in Jesus Christ. Thank you for listening to today's show. God bless you all. May peace be with you.